everybody said that he loved KC. He was like, yeah, nobody loves him because he was suffering in front of everybody.
And no one was willing to support him.
No one was willing to support him. See, and now since it's no longer here, everybody was praising him. No, and none of these people ever post KC when he was alive. And that's what really killed him.
Welcome to Alvin Media. Of course, I'm the host here. Thank you very much for your support. We really appreciate it. And today we have brought to you your guy, and you are one of the best musicians in the town here in South Sudan or maybe in Nairobi. So this is Koko Debest, the Gorrilla Gang. Welcome, my brother.
Thank you.
I remember last time we had some interview with him discussing about your journey in music and the rest of your performances. Yeah. So recently you went to Ethiopia and you had a show there. Yeah. So how was the journey and everything, your performances?
Yeah, the performance was so amazing.
Yeah.
It was actually a big tour. Yeah, because the way these people welcome me, like, they welcome me as if I'm president.
Sure.
Yeah, because
that's a big love. That's a big love for Gambela.
Pikipiki 15
Yeah.
alafu na ngari 2.
Okay.
Yeah, na youth wote walikuwa stand up.
Yeah, they are there.
Yeah, they were there.
Okay.
So my show was the first show that started from 8 till 9 in the morning.
Sure.
Yeah. So
8 in the evening till 9
in the morning.
That was very huge.
That was the first show that ever been out till that time.
That's great. That's you keep going. That's a very big support.
You know, like these people, they just keep pushing me. See, because like if they really love you that much, how can you fail them?
Sure.
Yeah.
So you also have to cook for them.
Yeah. I don't have time to keep quiet or to let them wait for this period of time, or I can just disappear this way. Yeah. So since they want me to be there, I have to be there for them too.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So I want us to talk a little bit about our brother who has just passed away some few days ago, and that is KC. KC is a legend in the North industry, North music industry. He has done a lot with his raps, and everyone loves him. But recently, unfortunately, he passed away. Yeah. So, what do you say about that? His journey, his music, and the love that his people have for him?
You know, this guy has no comparison. I can't compare him to anybody who's alive today. Since I was a child, I grew up listening to him, and the way he shaped the hip-hop scene, he was the one behind me to be the best hip-hop today. So, like if you never been with him, to like I can say to all these artists, if anyone ever been with KC or you never stay with him, you know nothing. First, he do love people that much. Sometimes he can forget himself. You see, I remember when he came in Nairobi
Last year. Yeah, I met him also. I got a chance to meet him.
He used to sleep late, and he woke up fast before anybody. You know, and sometimes he used to wake me up like, why? You can tell the boy to drink tea.
Yeah.
And when like there's food and everything, you don't eat. So he let us eat first.
So he considers others first?
Yeah, first.
Yeah.
Like, everybody else
and
first.
he forget himself.
And then he forget himself. So this time is really hard, especially me. It was hard to see because when he came here, he told me a lot of things. So he wanted me to be who I wanted to be. And he really tell me a lot of things, like
Yeah,
whereby he encouraged me
high.
to go forward. See, and he loved me as much as he do. See, back in the day, he wanted to sign me to his school in 2012. Yeah, because this guy is not just a friend; he was a blood brother.
Yeah, sure.
Blood brother. So he wanted to sign me. So that moment, I don't want it to. I don't want anyone to say that without me, Koko won't be here today.
Sure.
You see. So I told him, let me do it my own way.
Okay.
And then the time will come, whereby that moment I wanted to be me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bring some other people out. You know, it's hard when you are under someone.
Yeah.
So even if you wanted to help someone, you cannot do that.
Because you're under restrictions.
Yeah. So I told him, like, let me go my own way and let me do my thing.
Yeah.
So, and from that moment, it never stopped. Every time he used to call me, check on me, how I do, and until the war broke up in Juba. So that's when me and KC was separated. So I came to Kenya, and then later on we went to Ethiopia. See, this guy, like, even anybody, because the time he was in Ethiopia, this guy was suffering from tuberculosis. So it was, I think, 2021, Nuer community stood up for him. They took him from Gambela to Addis Ababa, and then from Addis Ababa to Juba. I think from he wanted to come this way from Addis Ababa to Moyale to here, Nairobi.
Yeah.
But he go back to Gambela, and then he used Pagak Road. He went to Juba, and then he came to Kampala. Yeah. So when I went to Kampala in 2021, I was there with him. We were shooting Yamton music video. Yeah. That's when I got him there. So he was appreciating me how I dress this kid, even in the tower, I started up, and then he was telling me a lot of things, like, you keep going, and then keep this kid close to you, and last year when he came here, he told me, like, I was regretting a lot of things. Because the people that I bring closer to me, they are the one that don't even see me as somebody today.
They despised him, they left him alone.
Yeah, they left me alone.
Yeah, sure.
This guy, I don't even have a word to describe him.
Sure. He's a great man, actually. In short, we can say he's a great man. And you know, the whole community of Nav is actually reacting, and everyone is feeling bad about this unfortunate death of KC. Yeah, we have seen some reactions, some negative, some positive reaction from people, and there's also one reaction which also caught our eyes, and everyone was also fuming. Why would that thing happen? From K Denk. K Denk, we saw him reacting about KC death. Instead, it seemed like a way of mocking KC, like he's saying that this guy is legit and could listen to people, and yeah. And you know, he also claiming of his support to KC, of which we can't say, like, we can't say we've confirmed that, but sometimes you don't have to brag about that, I think.
Yeah, first of all, K Denk never helped anybody. He never helped KC. So, according to the statement that he wrote, he said, like, someone approached him, like, KC need our help. So will you be in to support him? And then that's what he wrote. He said he disagreed because he has some issue with KC. So in that case, like, he wrote that thing while he never put a hand on KC with his hospitality. he never put anything on anybody. And this guy, he's not even human being. Because whenever he knew that you are in a problem, that's when he will put up, he will celebrate your downfall, your pain and everything. And this is what make me and him to have a beef. Because this is the third time. At the first place, it was me when I lost my dad. You see. So-called, when Bulbul went to Koko.
Yeah, the issue of LTD.
Yeah, the issue of LTD.
Yeah.
So he did the same thing. And today, when KC is no longer with us, and he did the same thing too. You know, I'll not say that like K Denk is a stupid person or whatever, but the way he was raised up, you see, yeah, I mean, I don't think that there was a big person in front of him who can tour him out to be somebody. You see, so man, like to me, I don't want to say anything because whenever I say something, like community took me like as a bad person.
Yeah, sure.
And that's the reason why you see me. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I just shared it because man, I didn't expect that. Like if you can celebrate somebody dead. When this guy died, when Lajo was killed by police, he was the first person to post Lajo dead. When Lajo mom heard that, she was admitted in hospital for 7 days. So how can you do that? You jump into something that you don't even know how it starts or how it feels. These are human beings. So, like now, like it seemed like he knew something that killed KC, if I may say that.
And he welcomes it.
Yes. He may die tomorrow. Nobody knows. Nobody's praying his death. He may die. So, me, I'm his number one enemy. So if he in a problem, I will not just celebrate it because I know he's a human being. I will not celebrate it today. I'll just have the family to mourn his death.
Yeah,
Or if I have anything, I can contribute what I can.
sure.
Yeah. And K Denk never helped KC. He never helped anybody except him. He will just stood up and spread some nonsense, bro. And that's the reason why now he has nobody behind him. He has nobody. Nobody's standing his case with K Denk.
Yeah, we saw
Nobody.
that reaction. We saw that reaction in the media, and nobody.
Like a lot of people are inboxing me, but how we react on this thing. A lot of people are inboxing me to say anything, but
what can what can you say?
what can I say? Because like now we are in mourning of this guy,
Yeah.
and if I do anything like to rebel KC's death or to rebel how this guy mock KC, it will just be a disrespect to my brother KC.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So me and this guy, we have our term, like we never agreed on anything. And all I wanted my brother to rest in peace. And I'll not say that there will be anybody who will replace him. Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. Yeah. Because when you are gone, you are gone. No one will bring you back to life.
So, okay, on behalf of North community and South Sudan lives, what can you tell K Denk specifically?
Yeah. I don't know this guy. I'll say I don't know K Denk, but what he should know, like karma is real. Today is Casey, tomorrow it may be him, or it might be somebody. And again, you have to respect God because you can die or anything. He said that KC was alcohol addict, and he was dealing with the same issues. Because if he was sober, he would never celebrate anybody downfall.
Sure.
Yeah. So he did all good things while he was drunk. Yeah. Because sometimes he can do things and later on, if he realize or if the whole community goes against him, that's when he will go and leave that thing. So which means you don't do things unknowingly. Yeah. So I don't want anybody to be like him. I don't want anybody to be like him. The kids, the grown people. I don't want anybody to be like K Denk. And if there's anybody that name himself after K Denk, or if anybody has the same name with K Denk, send me a friend request. I never accept that name. Yeah, and I don't want anybody or anyone close to me to be named that name. Yeah, because this guy seemed like he was cursed. Because he was not living as a human being. He was not living like any other human being on earth. So I don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway,
it's fine, and you know, everything is God's plan.
God's plan.
So it didn't happen that it would be with KC after this long, and we appreciate God for what He has also done, because he did a very good music in our industry, and we appreciate that. Okay, so thank you guys, and as you have heard from our brother Butule, or Koko Debest, and this is the pain that all of us have. So let us mourn silently, and
Yeah, rest in peace to KC.
and rest in peace to KC and to his family.
Even though nobody accept this, because this guy is a legend.
He's a legend, and you know, everyone have to accept that.
Yeah, since he's gone, we have to accept that.
Yeah, sure.
And what I wanted everybody to know is that like he has two kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. So we need to look after this kid.
Sure, that's a big
Yeah,
family.
especially me. I look after his kid. Yeah.
Sure. And thank you for that. And thank you guys for these great times. We appreciate your times, and do not forget to subscribe for more and share our channel. Thank you.